Hello, welcome once again to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to, like I always do, make an outlook of what I am expecting going into the new week. So for some couple of weeks now, I've been consistently producing these outlook videos, and I've actually seen some significant improvement when it comes to ability to forecast what uh, currency pairs will do going into the new week. So in my last video, I reviewed how the pairs I looked at last week Sunday, how they actually performed. So in today's video, I'm going to look at new pairs and actually give us a kind of a view of what I am expecting based on what the price action that the market is actually giving us. So I usually like starting this outlook with the US dollar currency index because the behavior of this index determines to a large extent how most of the pairs that are quoted against the USD how they behave. So looking at how the dollar is actually behaving will gives me an outlook of how of my expectations going of my expectations when it comes to pairs that are quoted against the USD. So in my last week outlook, the the dollar index was around this area, and I said I would have loved it to move upward, but it actually did not do that. It consolidated, and on Friday it actually broke out of the consolidation. So how actually broke out of the consolidation. So instead of going up, it actually came lower. So one of the first pairs that I will want to look at going into the new week is AUDJPY. AUDJPY made this very big drop downward, which was really very significant. So going into the new week, I'll actually on the long term, I want to see it come lower. But before it does that, I believe I would like to see something, maybe see it go upward, do something like this, and then lower. That's what I would want to see. I want to see it make a pullback and then go lower. So that's for AUDJPY. On Thursday and Friday, the JPY pairs actually came down heavily. So the same also applies to, so if AUDJPY should give us this pullback, and then so I also want to see the same thing on the CADJPY. So it's almost they are all doing the same thing. You see this very significant drop. So same way I same way I also want to see the CADJPY making the same movement upward and then dropping. So I want to see it do that. it may come as low as this. Same with CHFJPY. CHFJPY, same thing. I want to see it. CHFJPY may actually just about drop. CHFJPY. Oh, see it come up to this level and then drop. Okay, come up to that level and drop. Then for EURJPY, EURJPY, oh my, just see EURJPY go up. EURJPY, EURNZD. This pair has been very, very stubborn when it comes to for more than 3 consecutive weeks. I've actually been expecting this movement upward on this pair, but it's just not forthcoming. So still going into the new week, I'm still expecting this upward move from this pair. I know it will come, but I don't know exactly when it will. I don't know when exactly when it. What I want to see is a move up, a move up, then pull back, and then a continuation. That's what I want to see. Going into the new week. So until I get that push up, EURJPY, just like the other JPY pairs, is also ready a setup. EURJPY. Last week I expected it to make a move up to this level, so I actually came down. It just pushed up a little bit and dropped. So for those who are very experienced, so even if it does not get to a particular level you were expecting it, the moment it starts going in the direction you were expecting, you just know how to uh, take advantage of the movement. That's where experience comes in. So for this pair, uh, okay, it's better when the chart is clean and free of clusters. So actually know actually do a whole lot of practice on the candles. All right, so for this, for EURJPY, for EURJPY, I want us to get a push up to a level like this and then drop lower. That's actually my expectation for that. Euro USD did not uh, give us what we would have for 2 consecutive weeks. Week last, no, week before last, we expected it to move out and give us an entry, which it did not. Then last week, I also said since it was still inside this consolidation, that we expected it to move lower and then go aggressively upward to this 1.03807 level. But this pair is still very much inside this consolidation. So it hasn't given us that perfect entry, especially for those who are not experienced, who are just coming up. So, but those who are experienced can actually trade inside a consolidation and even catch reasonable risk to reward ratio. So, for I'll actually to get a kind of what I will look at as a perfect entry, I will actually want this pair to come lower to this level before I want to ride it to this 1.03807 level. So Euro USD, I believe my analysis, I'm still sticking to my analysis for last week. Still stick. So for Euro US, I want to see it come lower before riding it to this 1.03807 level. GBP JPY is doing the same thing like the other JPY pairs. So I also expect it to move to this level and lower. I expect it to make a pullback and then come heavily lower. USD card. So for USD card has been inside this descending channel throughout last week. Last week I expected it to break out of the channel, but it didn't do that. Formed little channels inside, but didn't come out of the main channel. So going into the new week, I want to see it actually come out of this channel, make a retest, and a ride to a ride to that right to that level, which is actually going to be a very significant move since 200 pips move, which is not bad. USD JPY, same thing. So last week Sunday, I actually told, I actually mentioned that I will really be looking out for USD JPY sell when price moves below this level. The price actually moved below the level. See, I predicted price moving below the level first before even before even retracing, but it didn't do that. It retraced and then went below. So going into the new week, I want to see a move. I want to see price. Yeah, I want to see price do that. So I want to see price do that, pull back significantly and then go lower. That's for USD USD CHF, USD CHF. Last week I actually said I was going to leave this pair alone. I wasn't going to look at it or look at even trading it because of the way because of the way it's moving. So I'm actually also going to maintain the same stand going into the new week. For gold, last week, gold was gold was around this level, and gold was here. I said it should move down and then get to this level. So it did come down, even though it did not come exactly to this level, but see the significant move that it made. It's very close to the point where I said where I would have been looking at taking my final profit, which was this 1780 1784 point. 474. So going, so price is already very close to the target, except based on experience. But I just maybe see a setup on a lower time frame. Price is already very close to the entry. So except for based on the price action here, we just see price return up to this level before it shoots up or consolidate for some time into inside this consolidation before it finally springs up to the 1784.575 level. So let's see if that happens. So guys, those are the pairs that are actually will be watching going into the new week. So I hope these videos have been helpful as I want to thank you and look forward to seeing you in my next video.